that nigga don't like you. Simple. And I feel as though as women, young women, growing women, we need to have more respect for ourselves, honestly. A lot of times I feel as though the bullshit and the projections that society throw onto us, it makes us feel as though that men are a lot more important in our lives than they really are. And I feel as though once you come to the realization that men aren't that important, it's not the 1940s or whatever the case where you need a man to get a bank account or to make money or to do anything. We are, as women, as adults, have free will to do just about everything, if not even more than what a man can do. That's one. Two, I feel as though once you actually sit back and realize that these niggas don't even really like you for real, they're either using you for attention or using you to compete with another man, it's way easier for you to basically decenter yourself from men and move on with your life. And I'll pray and I'll hope and I wish that a lot of women will snap out of it. I do feel like as though you have more women that's like being abstaining from sex or being celibate or not even participating and indulging in that type of culture and environment, because the dating culture and just like relationship culture in 2024 is so weird, and social media is probably like the number one culprit for this bullshit. But hey, I feel as though women, as women, since we do have so much power and we do have so many opportunities presented to us that even our moms and grandmas and great grandmas probably never had these opportunities presented to us, we should take advantage of it. And once we take advantage of that, I feel as though you'll be able to move, and we're going to be able to move freely without so much criticism and those projections from society. Because being married, having kids, and having a man is not the one all be all, even though they try to make it seem as though that's an American dream for anybody, any woman, no matter what your race is. That's not the one all be all. Bitch wants some money. Do you hear me? I want some money. I want to have a nice network of friends. I want to be able to give back to my community. I want to be able to put people in positions where if they didn't know me or if they never met me, they probably wouldn't have never had that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I want to show people that God is within me and that I am a vessel of God and I'm one of God's children. And I always want to express his love and his grace and his miracles and his blessings around the people that he allowed me to be around. That's what I want to do. Yes, I do want to have kids, and I want to be able to provide a great life for my kids and raise healthy human beings to also help do the same thing that I'm doing in my life. And I want to also have a man and a husband that also wants to walk the same path as me. But if those things don't come, just by me doing those things, getting my shit together, providing for my family, my mama, my siblings, my nieces and nephews, all of that, me helping people, strangers that I don't know, me helping women get into better job opportunities or new cars, vehicles, presented with a new network of friends that they never thought that they'll be able to have. Me doing that, I'm completely fine with that too. And I know that my life is just as important as a woman who is raising kids and actually doing that, because that is important. So I'm not negating anybody who have kids, and I'm not saying that I don't want kids. I do want kids, but I feel as though that is not the most important thing. Me having kids and me having a relationship is not the most important thing in my life right now. And I also feel as though me getting my shit together is the only way that I'll be able to successfully have those kids and have that marriage. Because poverty, believe it or not, a lot of people don't feel as though that isn't a weapon that the enemy used, but poverty is a weapon that the enemy used. And a lot of times we are in this mud, and I know we're supposed to be talking about a nigga not liking you, but I just don't like staying on that topic too long, so we're gonna talk about this. A lot of the times we don't even know, or we're not even thinking about the reality or the future that we really could have, because we're so deep into poverty. We lack so much that we can't even imagine how good life could be, or what you would be doing. You don't even know what your life would look like if you had money, because you can't even imagine it, because you haven't had money, or you haven't had stability in so long. And I feel as though we need to focus on it. You need to live a life where you're stable and you're secure with just you, and you're your only responsibility. And that's me. I'm preaching to myself. This is how I feel. I feel as though for women, we need to experience that life of luxury, that life of stability when we don't have kids. We need to show ourselves that we are worth working for. Because a lot of times you see a lot of women have their shit together, and they're independent and all that stuff. But a lot of times when you talk to women, most of the time, I'm gonna say like half the time, because I don't know, I feel as though half the time a lot of women are saying that motivation or their push that they got was their kids. So maybe they had just got pregnant, or maybe they had a kid already, or whatever, and they knew that they wanted a better life for their kids, so they worked extra hard to make sure they provide a good life for their kid. And that's something my mama had to do. And for me, her sacrificing and her working so hard put me in a position where I'm saying that I want to work this hard so much for myself, to provide this for myself, because I don't want to sit and have a life where I don't know what I would be doing, or like, I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's selfish or something, but I want to experience a stable life without kids. I want to be so used to providing for myself and having this type of lifestyle before I have kids, just so it's not, I don't know why, but I just want to be a person where I've been stable for a long time. I've been having my own car, crib, been taking care of myself, bills on auto pay, been having the savings, been owning a home. I want to do all that stuff before I have kids. I just feel as though I want to be able to experience money without kids, and then I can have kids. Then I can get in a relationship. I want to experience different parts of life without kids. And I don't know, I just feel as though me not worried about a nigga right now. I don't know how we got on kids, because I feel like some people don't even want kids, and that's completely fine. Like, to each his own. I don't feel as though we should minimize ourselves down to just childbearing, because some people can't even have kids. Even they're a born woman and they can't have kids. They're not able to have kids. And I don't like the fact that those people feel like less of themselves because they can't do that, because society put having kids up here like that's the only thing that women can do. Like, that's the only thing we're here for, when it's not.